So very briefly, I stand before you not as a principal or a superintendent, but just simply as a classroom teacher. I teach Latin, and a few years ago I was given as a gift a theology course, not religion course, at Regis High School. And the senior courses are electives, and they take them by we do complete reset by trimesters, September to Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving to mid-February, mid-February to the end of the year. So 2 years ago, I put together a course on the Eucharist, which first class starts from watching a video of Bishop Barron discussing the now infamous Pew Research results that show that how few Catholics believe in the real presence. That actually made quite the impression. In that video, Bishop Barron mentions that famous line from Flannery O'Connor. I'll come back to it. If it's a symbol, to hell with it. I'll come back to that in a second. There's a reason why I mentioned that. But anyway, so I structured the course so it's not just an academic exercise in the Eucharist, but also devotional. The two main texts that I used were Ratzinger's God is Near Us and Father Stefano Manelli's Jesus Our Eucharistic Love. The latter is a terrific devotion book on the Eucharist, just filled with quotations from saints and all the heroic things that they've done in relation to the Eucharist. Well, that all builds up, and one of the last classes is a Holy Hour, brought to you by our very own Father Peter Stravinskis, who came in from New Jersey to do it for us. So it was more like a holy 45 minutes, but for most of them, they get their first opportunity, their first experience of traditional adoration, O Salutaris, exposition, silent prayer, a talk. If you want to read the talk, you can find it on Homiletic and Pastoral Review. It was published a little while ago, and the benediction, and then Father will speak to them for a little bit afterward. There was one student, this is the Flannery O'Connor reference, there was one student whose parents are from Ecuador, and not of extravagant means. When we were talking about the Mass and the need for cleansing one's soul before receiving Holy Communion, he was very taken by that, and he came up to me afterwards and asked, well, I haven't been going to Mass. Can I receive? I said, well, you need to go to confession first. And sure enough, he went. Well, in something that's unusual for Regis High School, which is a very high caliber academic institution, where the kids are constantly competing against each other to be the top academic dog, the students elect a graduation speaker every year. And this year, it was not, as is usually the case, the best debater in the school. It was this young man, son of Ecuadorian immigrants, who was in this class. And let me just read to you, and then I'll conclude with this, because it's on our Regis website, what he put in his little graduation speech. If I can find it. Now, here we go. He's speaking about the Regis school culture, and his immediate segue into this is it's a Jesuit school retreat called Emmaus, and they constantly repeat and reread during the 3-day retreat the story of the road to Emmaus, and about seeing. He talked about how seeing and believing. Then he comes with this. It is human nature to be skeptical of what we cannot see. The essence of our Catholic faith, however, is believing in God who reveals himself in different ways. When faced with opposition in whether God was truly present in the Eucharist, Flannery O'Connor emphatically stated, quote, well, if the Eucharist is just a symbol, to hell with it. And he goes on to speak more about Regis' experience. He doesn't develop that into the Eucharist, but where did he get that line? He got it from the first class of the year, of the term, which would have been in December. So here he is the first Saturday in June, delivering a graduation address, quoting Flannery O'Connor. I can assure you that Flannery O'Connor probably has never been quoted, at least within the last 50 years, of any graduation speech. Probably that's not just at Regis High School, but any Jesuit high school. I'm willing to take that bet. What do you think, Father?
Yeah, pretty good bet.
Yeah, pretty good bet. So the little seeds that we plant, if we do so with conviction, with vision, somewhere it's written something about there's more joy in the saving of the one than in the 99. Well, this is a good example of that. Thank you.